Showing the students that the story that they have as individuals is important and is worthy of being told. I'm not necessarily teaching them how to tell their own stories, but rather I'm giving them the information that they need to know how important it is to tell their own stories.
Telling stories has been something that's really important for the ninth grade multicultural class in general. It's a class that looks at how and why stories matter and the fact that many stories matter. And when we think about American history and the narrative of American history, as we make that more complex and we tell additional stories, our narrative of America changes.
The long-term hope is to give them the inspiration and the drive that they need to take their stories and utilize their stories to kind of build the building blocks to their own personal success, but also to show them the importance of making space for themselves and opening up space for other people.
This final project asks students to apply a lot of the themes that we've learned throughout the year about identity and change, storytellings and narratives, and bring them into our community.
Hello, I'm Andrew, and I no longer believe in causes. I went through a time in my life around 7th grade where I really intensely held many beliefs, and in our society, so many people believe things with really great conviction. They believe that they know the one correct answer, and people who don't agree with them either don't have the same facts as they have or are somehow maliciously motivated. So I think it's dangerous for anyone to become so enthralled in a movement that their entire identity is based on one belief, because once that belief is in that enshrined in your identity, if you take out that belief, your whole identity collapses.
Hi, my name is Boa Silla. I'm 15 years old, and I go to Winchester Thurston. We live in a community and go to a school where people have different interpretations of freedom. Freedom means that you can express your ideas without restraint. You can share whatever you want to say. You can be whoever you want to be. You can choose whatever religion you want to choose. And with this, we can exchange ideas amongst others. And with that, we can use that to better our community.
My name is Elena Clark, and I will be talking about what freedom means to me. The dictionary definition of freedom is the power or right to act, speak, or think without hindrance or restraint. I think that this is a good definition of freedom, but I don't think it's the only definition. Freedom can mean different things to different people depending on their experiences or identity. For me, freedom means not being judged by others. I think a lot of people have this problem where they're afraid of what others will think of them, and that affects what they say and what they do, and it affects if they tell their story or not. And to make a better community, I think we need everyone's story and everyone's opinion, but the fear of being judged can make people afraid to say that. So I don't think freedom is just a word with a definition. I think it's an idea, and it's worth fighting for.
Hi, I'm Patty Zabo, and I'm a 9th grade student at Winchester Thurston. I really like Winchester Thurston for their clubs, sports, and classes. Though I think Winchester Thurston needs to help their students with their mental health. I think teachers overwork their students often with many projects, tests, and homeworks. And I think Winchester moving forward could help students with their schedule and making sure that they don't feel overworked.